The fiscal deficit of the government is also on a consolidation path. So on the back of macroeconomic stability and a robust financial sector, I will touch upon the financial sector a little later, but on the financial sector, particularly our banking sector today, the percentage of non-performing assets, according to the last December 2022 number we gave, the GNPA, that is gross non-performing assets of the banking sector at the systemic level, was 4.4%. We have the unaudited figures for the period ending March 23. They are even lower, but I would not like to mention the number because they are unaudited, and we would rather wait for the audited figures to come in. So the non-performing asset, which was a huge challenge for the Indian banking sector, has come down, has been moderated, and it is showing very good signs of its resilience. And on top of that, we have the advantage of demography, which again is a huge opportunity for India, and it's something, I think, which will eventually add to our potential output, or what some people prefer to call it as India's, growth potential. But let us call it potential output. So therefore, that's a thing which will play out in the medium to long term. There is one aspect which I must mention in a forum like this. It is with regard to access to technology and investment in technology. We are living in a highly fragmented world. Access to technology, availability of technology in a seamless manner has become a challenge. In this matter, the world is no more flat. Technology has become difficult to access. There are barriers, there are restrictions to get technology, and it's not flowing freely across boundaries. So therefore, while, I think it's for the industry also, apart from, the various other authorities, I think it's for the industry to play a primary role and to have access, to work out access to that technology. And what's even more important, I think as a country we need to invest more in technology. Because the future belongs to technology, and unless we have technology, we will not be able to sustain our progress. But I am quite optimistic that this is an area where the public and the private authorities, the public and the private sector associations like the CII and the authorities in the government will be able to work together, and this challenge will be converted into an opportunity. But domestic investment in technology has to grow, and private sector has a big role in it. India demonstrated that in the context of COVID, when the vaccines were produced within the country, and a population of 1.4 billion was vaccinated in India, perhaps the highest vaccination that was done world over. And I think we have the capacity, we have the potential, but this is something which I would particularly in a forum through the CII, I would like to appeal to the members of CII to focus on this aspect.